Yo, welcome back to the N.y.a show on a Friday. I hope that everybody is doing well as kick into the show at the beginning of my day versus the end of my day. So I'm gonna be patient moving through things, baby, because got a couple things I gotta do, baby. But shoot, I gotta get the show done. It's the N.y.a show, like I said, on a Friday. Hope everybody has had a beautiful, wonderful week as we move into the weekend. My latest update. Let me see as far. Let me see me. I'm just gonna go back as far as yesterday. Yesterday, off work. Got a chance to handle some things that I needed to do, get some free time, a little that, vote, go around, handle different things that I needed to do. And of course, Kamala Harris was in town yesterday down the street. So down the street. So yesterday, everything took so much longer because they had roads blocked off and things. Just if you were, you learned about that, but like, where's DeKalb County? Where's DeKalb? DeKalb County is where I'm at, right over in here. And it was over down, down the street. So that was that. And I want to be sure that I do say how mother is balancing life and the pursuit of dreams. Interview with actress Breyonna M. Thomas by Ajay. Tambe, available on Spotify, as well as Spirit Arrested, the award-winning short film by W3 Filmed It, available on YouTube as well. Like, share, comment, all of those great things as we move through the week, you guys. So once again, hope you guys continue to enjoy my last couple of shows that I did as well. Go straight over, head over straight to my YouTube, my TikTok, all of those great things to find the latest things that I've been working on, and we'll go from there. Now, I wanted to talk about this story because I did a story maybe a year and a half ago about astronauts that went up and they were like billionaires or whatever like that. They was just like going to whatever, have a good time, whatever. But these astronauts right here were going to actually do something and they were stuck longer than they thought. So NASA's Crew 8 mission members returned to Earth on SpaceX capsule. This is from October 25th. Now, shout out to our crew right here, and I want to be sure that I say them. Okay, well, they got them in order. They have official SpaceX Crew 8 portrait with left to right. Roscomo Cosmonaut and mission specialist Alexander Grimbeckett and pilot Michael Barrett, Commander Matthew Dominic, and mission specialist Jeanette Epps, all three NASA astronauts. And who is it? This guy right here, Andrew Grebeckin. Here's a picture of him out of the space shuttle, back on Earth, back on flat ground. This is available. This picture was on X, but this is what I found when I found out what was going on with Alexander. So this is just one picture of one of them, but they are safely back here on Earth. Let's see what took so long. All right. They returned to Earth Friday, capping a nearly 8-month mission after their trip from the International Space Station was extended several times. The SpaceX Dragon capsule, carrying the 4-member crew splashed down off the coast of Pensacola, Florida, just before 3:30 a.m. after a fiery nighttime return across southern Mexico. That's what it looked like. That dragon. That's where somebody came back to Earth in that right there. After about an hour, the capsule pierced the atmosphere with an orbital velocity of 17,500 miles per hour. God damn! And eventually eased to a leisurely 16 miles per hour. Okay, under a canopy of parachutes as it landed in the Gulf of Mexico. The capsule undocked with from the ISS Wednesday afternoon. The crew, get out the way. The crew 8 members spent 235 days in space. Everyone, the longest of any human SpaceX mission. Their spacecraft in the Endeavour set a duration record for human rated capsules, 701 days in orbit. And if any of my science people are out there and they hear that spacecraft is named after an older space shuttle that went back like in the 70s, went up to space, went to the moon. The crew included 3 NASA astronauts: Commander Matthew Dominic, pilot Matthew. Let me see. My guy Matthew Dominic, Michael Barrett, Jeanette Epps, Alexander Grebeckin. they went out to that was our crew. Several hours after the splashdown, NASA announced that all 4 members of the crew had been taken to the local medical facility for additional evaluation. In a statement, NASA said the crew exited the spacecraft onto a recovery ship for standard post-flight medical evaluation. You've been in space, an unknown terrain. We got to check you out when you're back down here on Earth. You may have brought back a Martian disease or something. You never know. You're out there. You're out of Earth. We need to make sure that you're straight. You've been dealing with gravity, non-gravity body. We have full studies into how your body reacts under no gravity and things like that. So yeah, we take you to the medical facility. Out of an abundance of caution, all crew members were flown to the facility together. NASA will provide additional information as it becomes available. They lifted off into space on a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket on March 3rd of this year and spent more than 7 months at the space station conducting scientific research, including on the shift of body fluids, what I say, during space lift and how UV radiation and weightlessness affect plant growth, which I would like to know more about. During their time on the ISS, Crew 8 members also became part of a record number of people orbiting Earth. When the Soyuz MS-26 spacecraft brought a NASA astronaut and 2 Russian cosmonauts to the station in September, there were a total of 19 people in orbit, including the astronauts on China's Tiangong space station. These space stations cost hundreds of billions of dollars to build, you guys. And you had the United States up there. They have the capability. Russia got the money. They got capabilities. China got the capabilities. They're up there. This is not to put a fight against. Like I said, I believe that you can spread the money around. You can do everything with the money. It's just the way that people are handling it now. But to say that they spent over hundreds of billions to explore the unknown, it's fine to go out there, but I also think about all the things down here that we can, that we could be putting money to. But like I said, it's not to say that you can't spread the money around. The money can be spread around for everywhere. It's just that, are we actually doing that? But to go to space costs a whole bunch of money. And like I said, one of these spacecraft I seen costed billions and billions of dollars. The Crew 8 mission was supposed to end in August, but was extended several times following problems with the test flight of Boeing's Starliner capsule. Boeing just can't catch a break. Boeing, of course, has been under scrutiny for a while now. There was a plane crash that happened with Boeing, a new leader. There was a whistleblower that came out and said something, and a whistleblower popped up dead. Look into Boeing, but that whistleblower ended up dead. Like I said, natural causes, they say. Starliner, which carried 2 NASA astronauts, experienced thruster problems as it approached the Starliner. That's right, with the Starliner. As it approached the ISS in June, NASA determined it was too risky for the crew to return to Earth on board the Starliner and flew the spacecraft back to Earth empty in September. The 2 Crew 9 mission members who arrived at the ISS in September will bring back the NASA astronauts left by Starliner, Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore, at the completion of their mission, which is set to end February 2025. The return of Crew 8 was also delayed due to Hurricane Milton and unfavorable weather conditions at the splashdown sites off Florida over the past week. You got to remember, when something's coming fast out of space, if it can land into water is going to slow all of that down when it comes to how fast things are going. And I just wanted to, it was one more thing. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I don't want to leave anybody not knowing exactly what I'm talking about. I want to be sure that, all right, they were at the International Space Station. So they were at they arrived at the International Space Station in September. That's the Crew 9. And everybody else got back down here. Like I said, Crew 8 arrived back down here. Let me see. Okay. Okay, yeah, they were, my bad. Yeah, they were at the International Space Station. When you keep hearing me mention ISS, I'm speaking of the International Space Station. So NASA's Crew 8 mission members return to Earth on SpaceX capsule. Shout out to all of these people that took the risk. Number one, going out, leaving the planet to go out onto the crust and go out on the international, the space station. Then the fact that you got stuck the uncertainty there, not seeing your family. Now you made it safely back here. Let's get these people taken care of and hope that they can continue to do safe missions in the future. Let me know what y'all thoughts on this. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but they were supposed to only be up there for a shorter period of time, but extended time until they could safely get them back here because Boeing be on their bull. So it's N.y.a show. Let me know what y'all thoughts on the story, and I'll be right back with another show.